Ladies and gentlemen, to the ultimate Ultiduo tournament. This match is going to be the upper bracket. It's Deutsche Bahn versus Household Appliances. Got me on the mic, Alba, and joined I have Plunk. There you on the cap. How are you doing, Plunk?
I'm doing all right, man. You know, it's first time here. You know, feeling quite good about it, all that, man. But you know, hopefully everything goes all well. Teams look quite good. You know, Babs and DD and Eskimo and Azunas. So everything looks like it's going to be a good match.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be interesting to see the Ultiduo between these players.
Yeah.
I mean, I've played with and against these gamers in 6 versus 6, so it's going to be interesting.
Yeah. I know DD's a really good soldier. I've seen his, you know, he's a gamer. He's a gamer and a half and all that. But Eskimo, I've seen him, but I've not really, you know, seen him as much as DD5 because he streams. Well, DD5 streams, so you know, see some fat air shots today. That's for sure.
Yeah, hopefully. So yeah, I'm not quite sure what the maps will be, but it is a best of 3. We are on Ultiduo Baloo right now. I don't know if we'll play Ultiduo Baloo through the evening or through the best of 3.
Yeah, but, I mean, it looks like this is just gonna, you know, we know as the maps go on, so kind of just need to go with the flow with this tournament or the day, or this map, whatever the hell it is. Well, that fell you up, but yeah.
Yeah. I apologize for not having a lot of information. I'm kind of trying to find some information as I go. But we do know that it's the playoffs in the ultimate Ultiduo tournament.
Yeah, everything's been kind of late from information, but we're just waiting for the players to get ready. But looks like maybe they're going. I don't know.
Looks like they're waiting.
Yeah.
Do you have any predictions? Let's get the predictions out of the way.
Predictions. I think DD and Babs are going to take it. I think they'll win this.
Do you think they take it in 2 or in 3?
I'd probably say 2. You know, because you know I like you know giving people the benefit of the doubt. Hopefully, the other team can take up another round because you know having a full roll, you know, getting steamrolled isn't very fun. So it'd be nice to see the other team take a round up.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my prediction on the Household Appliances. I think they can take it in 3, and that will make it a bit more interesting with the predictions.
There we go. But everyone, they're speaking in German now. All right. How's your team, man? What did you have for dinner? What you had for dinner, man?
For dinner, I had some.
For dinner?
Sorry?
What did you have for dinner? Just.
Sorry. My Scottish accent is tough to comprehend. I had some Thai food. What about you?
I had I just had a chicken burger, mate. Nice, plain and simple, nothing too special. Chicken burger.
Nice.
Well, delicious, man.
I don't know if they know that they can start. It looks.
Yeah, I don't know if they're same as well. You know, they'll just kind of jump about the joint right now. Well, not really jumping about, but shooting about the joint.
I'm gonna type to DD and see what's up. Since this is Ultiduo, there's not tons of stuff to talk about.
Yep.
Unfortunately, it's 2 versus 2, medic and soldier, and the whitelist varies a little bit from the default 6 versus 6 whitelists. You're allowed to use the whip as soldier, which means your medic can run out very fast.
Isn't that about the only change in Ultiduo though? The rest is just kind of the same.
Yeah, I think so.
Fair enough then. I was watching some Ultiduo the day, just watching some. I was like, oh, this looks quite fun. I've never really like gotten into Ultiduo. I've been meaning to. I've just kind of like, not really, in it, mainly because I'm not that good of a soldier. So I kind of just brush it under the rug.
Yeah, I'm a scout main, so playing Ultiduo is tough.
Yeah, likewise.
Hopefully, we're gonna see the teams going live here in a second. I did hear from Didi that they were going approximately 90 seconds ago, so hopefully we will start here any second.
Oh, one team's readied up, so they've not readied up. Change name. I cannot read. I am sorry.
Sorry, I can't read either.
Who can read, to be honest?
I can read chat. So not a whole lot going on right now.
Yeah, it's just kind of sitting about doing nothing. Like I really want another chicken burger, man. Jeez, you seen it? I brought it up. I really want another one. Oh.
I ate about half of my Thai food, and then I was full.
20 seconds.
That's what I hear from Mandigo. We got 20 seconds to go.
Oh,
so that's we're actually reading up here. So it's gonna be the ultimate Ultiduo tournament, the playoffs round 1. It's household appliance versus the Dutch Bahn. So we see Eskimo taking the height immediately here. Didi jumping up with a buff. Hits the nice rocket onto Eskimo. We get him quite low, but he gets arrowed from as soon as.
Looks like DD5F is trying to get around the... he jumps up in the point and tries to get a height advantage. Doesn't really quite get it. But Eskimo just misses the rocket. But DD5F trying to contest the point from them. But gets the pick. DD taken out by the med. But it's med v med now. But he could just use Uber and run away. And he's not going to do that. But the soldiers back up. Both soldiers are actually up. So this is going to be... med. He pops, but now nope, meds get taken out. Looks like Eskimo and the Zunas are going to be taking the point from DD5F and Babs. I forgot their team name.
Household Appliances is the Asunis Eskimo team.
There we go.
So good stuff from Asunis there to take out Didi and get to the Uber. Yeah, nice air shot coming from Didi there as well. Yeah, but we do see Eskimo winning the fight there and Babs hitting that killbind to get a faster respawn.
But it looks like Eskimo holding quite strong so far.
Yeah, absolutely. He's hitting some good shots, but so does Didi here. Eskimo down on 100 HP, Didi on full. Just shooting away with the shotgun, and Eskimo is gonna go around, gather a buff here, and try to recontest Didi on the point. As Eskimo jumps up, and they trade a lot of damage, but Didi has a health advantage, and he manages to win the fight there versus Eskimo. So he's going to be hunting for Asunis here.
It looks like he's going to probably get away because his soldiers just got back up. Unless he... Oh, nope, he's going in for the... What's he doing? He's trying a gamer, but DD5S has the health advantage. Oh, maybe not. No. Eskimo's quite low right now, but because... Oh, it takes an arrow, but... Looks like DD5F doing quite well. Trying to fucking... Don't know, sorry, that was my sister.
Yeah, Eskimo hitting some nice rockets onto Babs there, so she's only on 100, but she's regenerating fast now. So you can see Eskimo taking the height again, Didi counter jumping that spire, and Babs actually gets forced here. At this point in time, I believe as soon as she just hit the killbind immediately, but luckily for as soon as he gets taken out quite fast. So the Ubers are going to be fairly equal here, as soon as an Eskimo just spawn, and as soon as jumping onto the height advantage, but Didi knocks him down with a nice rocket. He's going to be trying to recontest, and Didi hits a nice rocket once again, but that leaves Eskimo on the high ground. But Eskimo is super weak, but it hits a really nice direct on Didi, but Babs takes out Eskimo in the process.
That was a crisp rocket and a half right there. Jeez. But it looks now that... Looks like Eskimo is going to take the point from DD, but Eskimo trying to get a height advantage. Gets it, but he's quite low right now. Takes out DD5. Oh, DD5? Hello? 4F. Is it 5? I don't even know my numbers anymore.
It's 5.
Ma. Anyway, looks like Eskimo taking out DD, and no, he didn't get Babs. Bab killed herself. But, ooh, nice rock coming from DD. Azuna is trapped underneath the bridge. Pops just in time, and both of them kill themselves.
Yeah, it's a quite common strat just to hit the kill bind as soon as you force the Ubers, because you're probably gonna get taken out by the Uber. It's just to save those percentages. So both soldiers here contesting the height advantage here. DD is super weak, gets taken out by Eskimo, and Babs hits the kill bind once again. Yeah. So we do see the cap times evened out here. 3.5 minutes for both teams as DD and Babs just spawned here. And DD jumping the height advantage, gets some rockets onto Eskimo, but he's currently regenning here. But it doesn't have the height and health advantage.
Oh, it misses. Zunez misses the arrow, and unfortunately that's what it cost them the point. But the gate spawns quite quickly. Oh, maybe, nope, my HUD broke, that's why. But they're back up and ready to frag again, hopefully. So Eskimo looks like he's going to try and jump for height advantage. Ooh, nice rocket from DD5F. But, ooh, gets taken out again. The med going for a heat. Oh, what's he doing? He's doing something. He's low. He's running back into spawn. He's not on spawn. But he's back up, back in the fight. See what can happen.
Yeah, Eskimo jumping the height there, and the Uber actually gets popped there from Babs. So Asunas probably just wants to kill bind earlier there because he's gonna be taken out. Eskimo manages to stay alive, and he gets a bomb in onto Babs. It's one nice rocket, but Babs manages to stay alive with help from the shotgun of DD. Good stuff there.
It's just quite back and forth so far, and I'm liking it.
Absolutely. You see Eskimo here on the lower ground trying to surf the rocket from DD up. It's not really successful doing so until now, but DD hits a nice rocket, but Eskimo still wins the fight with the shotgun, and Babs hits the kill bind.
That's one way there. But so they take it back off of DD5F. But they're coming back in strong. DD5F getting height advantage, and craters.
Yeah, Eskimo hitting some nice shots there on Babs as well. So good stuff from Eskimo, and equalizing the time here. 3 minutes remaining on the clock for household appliances. Meanwhile, it's 2 minutes for Deutsche Bahn, I think they were called. Yeah. Sorry, these team names are really tough. Deutsche, thank you, Degu. Deutsche Bahn. All right, here we go. So yeah, DD bombing in for Asunas, knows that Asunas soon will have the Uber, takes him out as well, and Babs can, yeah, 2 good saws on Eskimo, who took out DD.
Yeah, but it looks like DD5F has the spawn advantage. Going to go for the whip. But both of them are back up. But, Eskimo go, oh, nice wee surf out of Babs, but unfortunately by the rocket at the end there.
Crazy rocket from DD there to take out Eskimo, but he just fired the rocket in time to kill Babs.
Yeah.
That was a crazy rocket from DD.
Fat. But like the back and forth. Oh. Maybe my predictions are wrong. Oh, what a nice wee rocket there from Eskimo. Denying DD5F that height advantage. Maybe he can clean up with the shotgun. Yeah, doesn't look like he can. They're both getting health back and going into the fight. The height advantage once again. DD5S jump on the point, but Eskimo will try to counter jump. Oh, can he hit the hair shot? Gets the shotgun instead. Both of them quite low right now, just waiting for the meds to heal them, get the advantage of health. But it looks like other than that, D5 goes for the medic. But it looks like Eskimo is he lost the fight, and D5 hold.
Yeah, really good timing there from DD. As soon as was gonna have the Uber in just 1 or 2 percentages, but DD managing to get the rocket off before as soon as getting that Uber. So good stuff here coming in from DD. As Eskimo jumps to Spire, and DD hits him with a nice rocket and takes him out with a shotgun to follow up. And as soon as should definitely just hit the kill bind here to save time. He's gonna have a longer spawn now. It's not really what you want here.
But it looks like now that Eskimo's back up. Oh, nice wee walk coming from DD5F there. Cleans up an Eskimo, but can I get the med? Maybe Babs can hit an arrow. Tried to go for an arrow, but doesn't get it. But it's like just waiting for the soldier to spawn back up. Gets him. Oh, DD5 gets his splash rocket. Gets two of them.
Yeah, that's a textbook play right there from DD. Just waiting for the medic, just holding out his spawn time as long as possible. He knew that as soon as was weak, and then they just bombed and yeah, killed as soon as very late. Hit some nice rockets and shotguns as well. As soon as hitting the kill bind now, so that's good.
DD5's this shotgun and rockets have been strong this game. Really strong.
Yeah, absolutely. DD having the height advantage here. Eskimo jumping it, hits a nice rocket onto DD. It's pretty even fight here. Both soldiers are fairly weak. Eskimo and DD both get arrows, so they have the exact same health right now. And DD jumps up on the higher ground. He hits a nice rocket onto Eskimo. Eskimo trying to surf the rocket up to the high ground, but gets taken out from the shotgun of DD. There's only 10 seconds left on the clock, or 5 seconds left here actually, for Deutsche Bahn. But the block is coming in here from Eskimo. They're trying to take this back. Both solids are pretty weak here, but Eskimo wins the fight. So they're going to be looking to recap here. Babs not hitting the suicide key and gets taken out here from Eskimo. So they're going to be able to recap this.
Yeah, it looks like 1 minute on the clock. They have a good opportunity to take it back from Eskimo and Cole right now. So hopefully the DD5 can pull off with the shotgun. Oh, it does well. With the shotgun, as I was saying, he does well with the shotgun. So let's hope he can take next round just as good as he did with this round.
Yeah, 1-0 to the Deutsche Bahn. So let's see what Eskimo and Asunis do here to change things up. Has been very even fights back and forth. Do see both soldiers jumping here onto the higher ground, both hitting some nice damage on each other. It's fairly even right now. No one on the high ground as of yet. Both soldiers just playing around here. Both jumping at the exact same time, and they hit each other with rockets. And DD hits a nice rocket there onto Eskimo, but can't really get the follow-up rocket there. Both soldiers are super weak, but Eskimo has the height advantage.
Yeah, but so far, DD5F going in, doesn't quite get follow up the rocket there. But can he clean up with the shotgun as he's been doing most of this round? Contestant's very. Oh, he's going for the jump again. The arrows coming from Azunes has really been good. They're strong. Both medics has been arrowing their soldiers quite well, but looks like they're backing off. You might know that Babs has a slight uber advantage, but now it's equal. So it looks like they're going to go in, try and get Babs. Oh, she drops! So now the hand I've used, looks like DD better just use Killbind. Nope, he's going to try and contest for as long as he possibly can until he's met.
He should have probably hit the killbind there. Really good drop coming in here from Eskimo, hitting two really nice rockets. They were kind of synced, so it's hard to pop in time for those. DD contesting the high ground here, exchanging some rockets with Eskimo. In the end, DD hits the better onto Eskimo. As soon as here, just dancing around with low health, is going to be taken out surely.
Yeah, but DD5F is once again shown what he can do with the shotgun, and what he can do is he's very strong with it. He's been cleaning up the damage his rockets, but looks like Eskimo is doing a lot of damage. Oh, Eskimo cleans up on DD with his shotgun, so they get the point off DD5F perhaps, which is quite good.
Yeah, good stuff from Eskimo. DD jumping in here once again, contesting the high ground. Gets really good rockets onto Eskimo. They're both approximately the same health. DD is gonna get arrowed there from Babs as soon as arrowing Eskimo as well. Eskimo is gonna jump up to contest the high ground, but DD shoots a rocket onto Asunis. So Asunis is super weak now, and in the end, DD gets Eskimo with a shotgun and cleans up Asunis as well.
Yeah. But DD5 have taken back the point off of Azunes and Eskimo. So nice rocket coming up from Eskimo right there. So cleans up with a rocket. So that's then holding the point once again. A few more seconds till they get back up.
Yeah. So 3 minutes and 50 seconds remaining for the Deutsche Bahn on the cap. Eskimo jumping up to contested, and he keeps the high ground for now. Both soldiers are having a shotgun fight here. Didi actually gets arrowed by both Asunis and Babs, but in the end he takes out Eskimo, and Asunis hitting the kill bind.
Yeah, definitely. D5F showing what he can do. Oh, they used his killbind once again. Looks like Babs had to use it with the Eskimo jumping him.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Good force from Eskimo and good killbind from Asunis. So high ground here. As soon as on the lower ground, hits some nice rockets onto Didi and actually cleans them up with the shotgun as well. And it's going to be looking to contest Babs here.
Pause?
I believe we do have a pause, yeah.
Oh, okay. But so far, Didi and it's been quite even so far. Both teams have been going back and forth.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just you never know which fights are going to turn in which person's favor. Sometimes
Yeah.
It can go either way, that's what I want to say. In every single fight.
Yeah. Excuse me. It's a fat arrow, man. Size of that thing. Jesus Christ. What is that all about?
That's a very big arrow. Okay, so I have some information that as soon as timed out, hopefully he will join in the server fairly soon. Yeah, that arrow in front of Babs is huge.
That's like half.
Jesus.
It's like half the size of Medic. Jesus. Oh, woo woo. Oh.
Actually looks like we have pause and pause here to get as soon as back into the game.
Yeah, it's like Babs. The arrow's now small, unfortunately.
Yeah. Unlucky. Alright, so we're probably gonna see an unpause here fairly soon. This round has been fairly even, but Didi and Babs having the upper hand right now. And it looks like we have unpause now, so actually it was a pause again.
I think it's because Babs suicided there, so might just because of that, but who knows?
I think the pause is 90 seconds in the future as soon as timed out, so now we have finally unpaused. So let's see here. I believe my HUD is broken, which always happens with pauses. Didi contesting the high ground here, gets some nice damage, I believe, onto Eskimo. Eskimo on 150 health. Didi just gonna try to spam and yeah, launches Eskimo up in the air, and Eskimo is super weak, but he gets arrowed multiple times here, but Didi able to finish Eskimo off here, and as soon as hitting that kill bind. So once again, the point is controlled by the Deutsche Bahn, and they do not have a lot of time left needed on the cap.
Yeah, only 1 minute and 40 seconds left. Well, my HUD's broke, so I can't tell how much time's left.
I believe it's 2.5. I did a HUD reload scheme.
Yeah, that's a good chance.
Seems like it actually
well.
worked.
Yeah, it's 2 minutes and a half for Deutsche, whatever. But
you see Babs with the Uber here. As soon as does not have his, so Eskimo really wants to force Babs here. It looks like he's contesting Didi currently, and they hit some nice rocket there onto Didi, and actually gets the pick as well. Didi only on 77 health, and that's where as soon as timed out. So that's why we had the pause. But Babs using the Uber here. Here's the pause and pauses, and yeah, we're gonna see even Ubers here for both teams. Point is controlled by Eskimo currently. Didi is standing on it to gain some cap time. Bossol is shooting away here on Didi actually 2 shots as soon as with his shotgun and gets taken out. But Eskimo is gonna clean up Babs, so good defense by Eskimo.
Nice wee 2K coming out for Eskimo right there. But it looks like DD5F is jumping in straight on the point. Oh, Eskimo gets shot up into there, but craters at the end. Looks like Azuna is going to hit his killbind once again and wait for spawns. Oh, my hands are freezing, man.
That's pretty cold.
Yeah. But,
See Eskimo jumping in, hitting some nice rockets onto DD to take him down fairly low. It's only 15 HP, but he gets arrowed by Babs. So he's going to be recontesting the high ground here. As soon as surfing the rocket from DD, hits some nice rockets there onto DD as well. So currently it's fairly even. DD managing to knock Eskimo off the point and catches him off guard with some rockets. Eskimo is super weak, and as soon as misses the arrow, so DD is going to be able to take Eskimo out, and as soon as it's the kill bind.
Yeah. Just like... Oh, what am I saying again? My brain's kind of stopped working for a second there, sorry. Don't know why, but I think it's because I'm too busy focusing on numbers. But yeah, looks like DD5F hold the point quite well, taking out Eskimo quite fast. But Eskimo jumped back in, nice wee walk it coming out from DD5F there. Oh! Nice shot on Azuna's coming out from DD5F. Why am I saying his name? Oh, I like his name. But nice DD5F holding the point quite well.
Yeah, crazy rocket from DD. That was very nice.
Fat. Oh.
You see Eskimo jumping in there to force Babs. So force successful and a late suicide from both Eskimo and Azunis. They're gonna be spawning here. 60 seconds left on the cap for the Deutsche Bahn. Meanwhile, household appliances have 2 minutes left. So hopefully we see some good attack here from household appliances. But unfortunately for them, DD hitting some nice shots onto Eskimo to take him out, and yeah, we're gonna see another spawn here coming in from household appliances.
Looks like Zuna. What am I saying now? My brain's gone to fried mode. But D5S holding the point from Eskimo quite well.
Yeah, it's only 15 seconds remaining on the clock, and since DD and Babs won the first round, this could be it. As Eskimo is jumping in here to put some good pressure. Trying to cap the point, and Babs actually gets forced here, and this is surely gonna be it. Eskimo should be cleaned up here by this Uber. Makes some nice jumps around, but he actually gets arrowed by Babs.
It's another round for the Deutsche something. I forgot the name, and I probably couldn't pronounce it either way.
The Deutsche Bahn.
Deutsche Bahn.
Oh. Yeah, that's first map going to DD and Babs, the Deutsche Bahn. So good for your prediction.
But what map's next? I don't know.
I actually have no idea either. I was trying to dig up some information about the tournament, but I couldn't quite find any.
Yeah.
Looks like the maps are as follows: Ultiduo Baloo, Koth Ultiduo, Ultiduo Gullywash, Ultiduo Groove, Ultiduo Seclusion. But I don't know which maps are being played when. I don't know if it's Ban, Pick, and whatever is left, or how it works.
Apparently Groove is up next, from what I've read in chat there. So I guess that's it. Maybe try and find out.
Interesting. I've never seen Groove before. I'm not someone who plays Ultiduo very often. Interesting.
Yeah, I've not seen Groove. I don't think I've not much of an Ultiduo person myself, but I've only think I've seen Groove once.
Chat is hating on my pronunciation. Apparently it's Grove, I would assume, not Groove. That's my bad. Yeah.
Oh, Grove. Whatever floats your boat, man. Groove, Grove, whatever.
I'm just gonna say Groove to till chat. That's gonna be fun.
Yeah. But just need to wait until the maps are ready, I guess, because they're just farting about right now. No really doing much. But yeah, the game was good today. This game was good.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
it's changing.
Looks like we're changing level now to groove. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I have not seen the map. Have you played this map before, Plunk?
I've never played it, but I've seen it. I've just seen it on like I don't know, I think it was. Where was it again? I've seen it. I've seen like the name. It was on some map list somewhere, but I've not like actually seen like played it. But from what I'm seeing right now, it looks fancy. It's got wood and all that, man. Definitely looks fancy.
That's 2 very big trees. It would be fun if you could sit in the trees, go quick fix and jump up there, if it was allowed.
Water.
Yeah. So looking at this map, it looks fairly interesting. It has 2 high grounds next to the point itself being a high ground as well. It has some weird stair-looking thing going up to the point, and a ramp as well.
Yeah. I like the design of this map. I quite like it, quite fancy it myself.
It looks pretty.
Yeah, a lot of time and effort has been put into this match. Not into this map, sorry.
Hopefully this match as well, but yeah, a lot of effort in this map. Some good textures.
Yeah, but we're just waiting for them to load in now.
Flying around the map looking for hidden treasures, like the ducks on Gullywash. It doesn't seem like there's any Easter eggs on this map, unfortunately.
No, it's quite boring. Nothing too special.
And I have found a red truck. 2 red trucks.
Red isn't a very good colour. That may be a bad opinion to some people.
Well, there are blue trucks as well on the other side.
Okay, that's
even it out.
That's good then.
We're just waiting for both teams here to go live. Do you have any prediction for this map? You predicted that DD and Babs were gonna take it in 2 maps. Do you still hold with that prediction?
Hopefully, I really hope Eskimo can pull around. Just hope they can pull around up. But it looks like DD5F and Babs are holding up strong right now.
Yeah. It also looks like we are going live here, so the second map here coming up in the Ultimate Ultiduo tournament. I'm Alba, and with me I got Plank and Deg on the camera. So I'm gonna see the second map coming in here as both teams are jumping here onto the point. This point is a bit bigger than Baloo that we're used to. So maybe we're gonna be seeing some more even fights. And Eskimo actually takes the fight, and Babs gets a saw, but she gets taken out by an arrow from Asunis. The good stuff coming in here from Household Appliances to start the map off.
Yeah, strong start so far, but can he keep it up is the real question. It's D5 going in for the jump. Oh, can he hit the rocket? Oh, hits the rocket. Oh, can't follow up the damage with the shotgun, but maybe he can now. Nope, takes the arrow. Finally, takes the time. Whip. But DD5F going in for the med. Now they're fighting. Now they're dead. Lots of deaths. So that's good. DD5 finally taking the point off Eskimo and Zunez. But let's see if they can finally take it back off them, because last map they held it quite a long time.
Really good stuff here coming in from Household Appliances. Eskimo making DD confused and takes him out, and Asunis getting 2 saws on Bab, so they have 70% Uber here and counting. So do see DD jumping in here on the point, hits some nice rockets onto Eskimo and cleans him up with the shotgun as well. Asunis flying in with the saw, but not able to really get it. Has 95%, but as soon as he's gonna be taken out here. Actually, Didi misses a rocket, but hits the second one. So yeah, long spawn coming in here for as soon as.
Yeah. I mean, let's hope. To say something, but I was too distracted by the jumping soldier. But let's see what. Looks like both of them are now playing other ends of the point. E5 going in, but looks like Eskimo taking some damage. But not much coming out from both ends right now. Just a lot of rockets and splash. But looks like Eskimo going in. They pop. Babs uses the Aruba. But it looks like DD5 is going to go in for Azunez, cleans him up. Eskimo, only one alive now. He's on the point. Whoa, he takes the point. Can he get Babs? Get the final
Babs
shot? No.
Fairly weak there, but Eskimo can't hit the finishing shot off. And as soon as actually peeks the spawn and hits Babs with an arrow. That's really good stuff from as soon as there.
Yeah. See what can be done. Because that there, quite good. Like that. I can't think of words today. My brain's a bit fried.
Fairly even fight here coming out. Eskimo hitting some nice rockets onto Didi, and Didi hits a nice air shot onto Eskimo. No soldiers dead yet, and they're both getting arrowed as we speak. Yeah, Eskimo on the high ground, Didi jumping now. They're trading some good damage, but Didi's gonna be taken out there from nice rockets from Eskimo, and Babs hitting the kill bind there. So Household Appliances keeping the point. They're running down to 3 minutes here shortly on the clock.
Yeah, it looks like DD5 is going in for a nice clean up on Eskimo. Cleans up on Eskimo, but Azuna is 100 HP, drops Uber, just gets it right.
Just got that saw, but couldn't switch weapons in time. So unfortunately, a drop for the logs. Not really a drop in my opinion, but yeah, counts on the logs. Eskimo really weak here from the rockets of DD. It's gonna be climbing up here on the ramp. Some decent splash onto DD. They're both trading rockets here right now, and some really good rockets coming out from DD to take Eskimo out, and yeah, it's gonna be the kill bind from as soon as.
DD5 hitting some nice crisp rockets this round. Really good so far from him. He's trying to get a little bit of spam on when as soon as Eskimo walks at a spawn. Looks like Eskimo might be going for Babs. Nope, he's going for DD5F. But it looks like DD5 holding the point once again from Eskimo and Azunez.
Yeah, Household Appliances manages to force the Uber there. So that's good stuff for Eskimo and Azunez. Eskimo jumping in, gets air shot by Didi once again, and yeah, Didi cleaning up on the damage, and Azunez hitting the kill bind.
Not much new there then.
We just see 2.5 minutes here for the Deutsche Bahn, and the 3 minutes for Household Appliances. Eskimo wins the fight here versus Didi, and Babs getting taken out as well. So you're going to be able to recap the point here.
Yeah, I also hope DD5F and Babs can take it back just as fast as. He's going in for. I thought he was going to go in for a bomb there, but Babs hit the arrow. Nope, she misses it. Babs is quite low herself, but Eskimo gets taken out by DD5F again with the shotgun. Azuna is behind. Babs misses the arrow once again, but also like DD5F have taken the point back off them. If they didn't jump off, but it was just probably going to clear up on that. Azuna right there. Oh.
Eskimo trying to jump in to get the kill onto Babs to equalize the Ubers, but I believe we might see a fight here coming in as Eskimo is bombing in, gets hit by Didi. Both soldiers have fairly equal health. Eskimo 100 and Didi on 100 as well, but Didi winning that fight with the shotgun, and it's going to be cleaning up as soon as here as well. Should kill bind.
What is Azunez doing? He's going for all sorts. He's just going for saws no matter what. But looks like Didi holding strong. Oh no, gets a nice Eskimo with a nice rockets. I think it was 2 directs right there. But looks like Babs using over to block them from pop capping right there. But going to be running back to spawn to safety. Ooh, nice arrow from Azuna is cleaning up Babs. But Didi quite low now. Should have waited for their medic. But looks like Eskimo and Azuna's now holding the point.
Yeah, once again, as soon as getting the frag onto Babs with a nice arrow. So we're gonna see Didi and Babs coming from the higher ground there to jump the point, and some good damage exchange here. Eskimo is really weak right now, and Didi is also fairly weak. Babs goes in for the sauce, but gets cleaned up by Asunis. So this fight should go in favor of Household Appliances if Eskimo can hit the rocket onto Didi. Didi actually gets arrowed by the spawning Babs, gets cleaned up in the end. Babs going in for the saw here onto Asunis. Asunis being pretty weak, but gets the saw onto Babs. So Asunis here on 100% Uber.
Yeah, it looks like Babs made a little bit of a mistake there, but Azunas uses his Uber. But it looks like Babs and Didi are now going to kill Bind to make sure they get fast spawns and just waste that Uber of theirs. So they're going to be coming in now. Uber's just about equal. D5 jumping, get the height advantage, but Eskimo quite low, with DD5F having most of the health advantage, and Azuna not killing himself because
Asunis did a lot of damage there on Babs and almost gets the frag as well, but actually does quite nice dodging here. Manages to stay alive, but Asunis is so weak now. Eskimo jumping in gets some damage onto Babs and Didi. This is really good here for Household Appliances. If Asunis can just stay alive here, this should be really good. And Didi jumping here to contest the high ground. Eskimo hitting some nice rockets here. The health is fairly even, but in the end, Babs goes in for a saw here, gets the frag onto Eskimo, and Asunis is trying to go for a few saws himself, but gets cleaned up.
It looks like Babs. It was Babs, but Babs getting that saw there was quite crucial for them winning that point there. But Azuna is going in for the arrow, gets arrow and saw, gets the arrow, sorry. But that won't matter either way. He did enough damage to get Eskimo clean up on him with the rockets. But looks like they're going to take this point now with Babs shooting arrows from spawn.
It was really close. Yeah. It was really close that Asunis was going to get fragged there by Didi, but Eskimo jumping in just in the nick of time to save him. Didi going in deep for Asunis and actually managed to get the pick here. So it's Babs versus Eskimo. Eskimo looking to get the frag here onto Babs, who's doing a nice surf to stay alive here.
Yeah, looks like maybe they can take. Oh, they're taking back the point, but now that Zunas and Eskimo are quite deep in their end of the map, let's see what they can. They're just waiting to see what they can get done, but Eskimo just dying to DD5F again to his rockets, but looks like Azunes is going to be distracting them again to see what they can do, but you know, what's new there? He's not really. Oh, maybe he can get the arrow on Eskimo. Nope, goes for DD5F instead, but unfortunately that is it.
That was looking really good from Asunis. He was distracting Didi, made space for Eskimo to jump Babs and get the frag. And Eskimo here jumping in, trying to clean up the damage onto Didi. Only 2 seconds left on the point there for the Deutsche Bahn. And Asunis being here on the point to block it, but gets killed by Didi, and it's gonna be 1-0 for the Deutsche Bahn.
Yeah, I think Azunes is just doing this to distract now. He doesn't hit his kill bind just to distract from what I've picked up on. He's mucking about at that point. But Didi jumping on the point, taking 100 damage, but it's less health. He's on 13 HP right now. Azunes goes in for the saw. It looks like kitchen appliances are taking the point now, but you know that'll be taken back very soon, probably from Didi and Babs.
So you're gonna see Didi and Babs here. Didi jumping in, nice rocket air shot there from Eskimo to deny Didi. Didi walking up the ramp, and Asunis is really weak as well as Eskimo. And Eskimo wanted the arrow there, but Asunis was running around the tree, so he couldn't really get the arrow there. Babs and Asunis having a little arrow fight here. As Asunis is dancing around and Didi can't find him, but in the end he shoots the random rocket and gets the frag there onto Asunis.
Yeah, it looks like at this point, Azunes is just doing this to distract. He knows what he's doing now, because DD5S seem to keep on going for him, but now that Eskimo clean up DD5F with the shotgun, but unfortunately Babs gets Eskimo. It's now a med v med. Let's see what happens here. But Azuna is taking the point off the Deutsche. But Azuna is just going back to spawn, get his soldier, and out again.
Yeah, Eskimo gonna be jumping in here to contest the point, and the Uber actually gets forced there from Babs. Babs wasn't super healthy, so she's popping there to make sure she won't drop that Uber. And Cap comes in here for the Deutsche Bahn. And Eskimo jumping in once again to contest the point, gets some good damage. Babs goes in for the saw, and DD cleaning up Eskimo there. Sun is still alive here, gets a nice arrow onto Babs. Can he get the frag on Babs as well? You see, as soon as flying in there, but gets cleaned up by DD. And Eskimo coming flying in from the spawn and gets the frag onto Babs. DD cleaning up Eskimo though.
Yeah, now it's just waiting for Babs to spawn up so DD5 can get his heals, get his arrow. But now they're up, DD5 jumping in, nice little air shot coming from Esco there. And Eskimo and Azunas take the point off of the Deutsche lot. But looks like they're going to jump back in and get done. Eskimo quite low right now, 40. Nearly cratered, just got healed in time. But D5 quite low right now. 17 HP, gets cleaned up with a shotgun at the very end there. It's like,
really good rockets from Eskimo.
Yeah, they're really good right there.
A lot of damage, and then using the shotgun to clean it up. Nice long range director from DD to remove the buff. DD jumping in here for Asunas. Nice surf by Asunas to stay alive, and Eskimo getting the frag onto DD as well. So this is really good for household appliances.
Yeah, it looks like Babs missed the saw there when she was going for Eskimo, and just nice wee rocket there from Eskimo. But that forces Azuna is there, and both of them have hit the kill bind now. With looks like both Ubers are now even.
Yeah, we just see DD and Babs taking the higher route here, the high ground route, getting onto the point, exchanging some rockets here. Eskimo being really weak and actually craters from all the damage, and Babs goes in for the saw. So Babs on 50% Uber, and the Cap is gonna come in here from the Deutsche Bahn.
Yeah. DD and Babs are holding up quite well right now. They're doing their job fantastically. With Eskimo once again quite low. If DD5S gets him with the shotgun once again, Azuna is running about, gets the arrow on DD, but not much will change from that arrow.
Azuna hitting the kill bind this time. Eskimo bombing in, hits Babs with a little damage, as well as DD there, I believe. They're gonna be trading rockets here. DD hitting a little bit better rockets, and goes down fairly weak. Oh, it was really close as soon as got the frag onto DD with the saw arrow combo, but gets arrowed by Babs to stay alive.
Yeah, it looks like Azuna he's going for nice little rocket from DD, denying him the jump on them. But Azuna is going for these plays we're just trying to get those saws in to get that advantage. But it looks like both of them have now used. They're on the point, fussing about, trying to get each other off now. But whips. But let's see what can happen now. Looks like Eskimo. He's taking a lot of damage. He's down, and he cleans up on both Eskimo and Azunes.
Yeah, Eskimo was trying to get the kill on Babs there. Meanwhile, DD was shooting Eskimo, so DD winning that fight. Eskimo flying in here, gets hit by a rocket from DD, but in the end he manages to clean up DD, and Babs is gonna hit the kill bind. So recap coming in there for household appliances.
Yeah, it looks like the times have now just about evened out now. About 20-second difference for household appliances. But, yeah, that might not be lasting much longer. Eskimo getting the arrow. Babs goes in for the saw. Gets both. Let's see, Azunes and Babs now. Arrow and saw fighting. But Azunes is only 50% over. But Babs probably won't go for the fight because she's quite low. Azunes getting stuck there on something. Don't know what, but he was stuck. But it looks like the Deutsche have taken back the point off of them, but Babs had to use. She was 5 HP. Looks like the Uber's been forced off her.
Yeah, and good kill bind coming in there from Team Blue as well. Household Appliances gonna be refighting here with even Ubers. Eskimo hitting some nice rockets and shotgun shots to take out D there, and Babs hitting the kill bind. So Cap coming in here from Household Appliances. The time is very even here on the clock with 1 minute and 50 seconds for both teams.
Yeah, looks like DD5F. Oh yeah, I was thought, whoa, my brain was going, what? Different colours, but DD5F's traitors to Eskimo, and looks like Eskimo and Azunes will be holding the point off them. Oh, nice wee arrow coming out there from Azunes, hitting DD5F. DD5F getting hit with another rocket as well, an arrow and a rocket. But, the rockets here are insane today. But now it's Med v Med on the point. Azunes versus Babs. Looks like both of them are just going to go back to their own spawns and wait for their soldiers to get back up. But the Deutsche have capped the point. Now the Eskimo's on, trying to cap, or trying to get a little bit of time on the point, but he also gets cleaned up at the same time.
I see Eskimo here jumping in to contest DD on the point. It gets a lot of damage onto DD. Babs going into with a saw and gets the frag here onto Eskimo and manages to heal up DD in time as well. As soon as it's going to be taken out here, and Eskimo walks out to spawn, gonna be trying to force Babs, and he manages to do it as well. So even Uber's going to come in here.
Yep, even Ubers, even time, everything just is about even right now, which is good, I guess. I still want DD5F to win. I might be biased though. But it looks like DD5 gets Eskimo, finishes off Zunes there, hitting his kill bind. Holding strong right now. There's only a minute left on Kitchen Appliances team. There's only 45 seconds left on the Deutsche. It's going to be quite a close game that they've already taken one round.
Really good shotgun coming out here from DD, cleaning up both Eskimo and Azunes to keep the point. 30 seconds remaining here for the Deutsche Bahn. House Appliances have 1 minute and 10 seconds left. So Eskimo bombing in here, gets hit by a rocket and sent flying. Gets arrowed by Azunes here, so they're trading damage. Nice rockets by Eskimo, but DD was so healthy that wasn't enough to take him out. It's gonna be 10 seconds left on the clock, and if Eskimo and Azunes can't block this point, that's gonna be it for this match.
Yeah, both Babs has Uber. Looks like they're going to. That Uber was popped to time. I think that might have just won them the game. That Uber, that Uber was kept quite well by Babs, not using it before or after that. What am I saying again? My brain is a bit fried today. But yeah, it's been. So
that's gonna be it for this game. The Deutsche Bahn taking it in two maps as predicted by you. I believe my prediction was very wrong.
Yeah, but D5F played strong, really strong this map. He can, amazing rockets coming out. Shotgun was amazing. Babs has really played well as medic. Everything was good on the Deutsche side of the game. Everything was fantastic.
I'm gonna have a little look at the logs just to see who did the more air shots. Right off the bat, I noticed that on Baloo there was a lot more air shots coming in. The damage was a little bit higher here on Groove. We do see DD on the 51 kills and 21 deaths, 21k damage. Eskimo with the 29 kills and the 34 deaths. So it's DD winning those soldier fights. Azunes and Babs having fairly equal stats.
Yeah, it looks like I need to try and find the logs myself right now. There we go. I think that's them right there. Yes, it is. But let's just try and find them.
We do see 8 Uber charges from Babs. Meanwhile, only 3 from Azunes.
Yeah, I mean, Babs is Babs is very conservative with Aruba, maybe because she wasn't dying as much, but Azunez was farting about quite a lot with, staying alive and going for, saws and all that. He was trying to distract them. But, Babs was playing very, passively, and it worked out well for them. They did quite well. They won.
Yeah, I think it mostly went down to Didi winning the soldier fights versus Eskimo. All boiled down to in the end. I do feel like this map was a bit closer than the first map.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was faster because it was a lot. I thought it was a lot more compact. The spawns were closer to the point, and plus the point was a lot bigger as well. So, there was a lot of, there was not a lot of room to go around. But then again, that might be why there's a lot of cover on the map compared to the other map that we just had. So, I thought I quite enjoyed watching the map. There was a lot of good jumps coming out from both soldiers. So, yeah.
Yeah, and I do believe this is gonna be it for tonight as well. I don't know. Have any more information for us?
Yeah, I think that might be it as well because it was best of 3, and this is it. I think this won't be the only. There's going to be more matches as well, but we don't have dates for those yet because of, things and all that. But right now this has been the first, the first stream. I think this is the first stream of the Ultimate Ultiduo tournament, but there probably will be more coming along the way from Essentials and all that. But we don't know. We might need to work things out. But yeah, hopefully it all works out in the end. There should be more of these Ultiduos.
Yeah. So this is gonna be it. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and stay tuned to Essentials to see when the next Ultiduo match is coming up. This has been the Ultimate Ultiduo tournament, and with me has been Plunk and Daegu on the camera.
Yeah. Any last words, Alba?
Shout out to Daegu for cam.
Daegu did quite well. I thought, I quite liked it from what I was seeing on the stream. But yeah, good games. Well done to DD5F for winning the map, and Babs, and for Eskimo and Azunez for playing as well. It was a good match. So yeah, that's it.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in, and see you guys next time.